one of my favorite tools is that right there. I
Okay.
take pictures all the time. Take pictures and send it to them. Say, what's this?
Okay.
How does this look to you? You know, we were trying something new, and they go, wow. They put in fried egg on top of this, but the pan was so hot, you could just see that the outer edges of the egg were all burned. And I said, man, I'm not ordering this again. So they changed that up as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting stuff.
Okay.
But how many rooms we got? How did we get off of that? Okay, that was the tangent. I got 394. I've got 2 towers. We've got the Dragon Tower, and we have the Soldier's Tower. My rooms are divided 70% king, single king, and 30% double queens. What's happening in the business? If you look in the trends, a lot of the commercial hotels are going double kings if there's room.
Okay.
Because that's what people are asking for. They like the kings. Here, I'm not really sure how they came up with that split of 70-30, because we did have the families coming on in, and that we may have wanted to change it, but I can't do that until I have another renovation, just because our single kings have one picture right over the bed, and the double queens have a picture and a picture over each one. So you just can't go there and just flip the room and change it, and look, it's just not right. And you don't have the extra amenities in the rooms, the other picture to put there to do that. So you really have to think that out, to think, what is my business model? Who comes in here? Do I need to do the double queens? Do I need to do the single kings? And just what's the right mix for that?
Okay.
Also is the what type of rooms. We have suites that are more than just, you come in there and you got that, like we were seeing, this standard room, but we have a sitting area as well. So for our higher ranking guests, we have the suites, and then I have the penthouse, of course, for the more higher ups, the 3-star and the 4-star folks who come and visit me. So we have those. I said it's $299 in the Dragon, and then $95 over here in the Soldier's Tower. So Dragon was what we first built, and then when they expanded, when they added the Soldier's Tower, we added 95 rooms to that.
Okay.
And restaurants, I've got 6 restaurants. The Hartel House, do you know where that is? Have you been there?
That's across.
Across the street?
I've never actually been to that one. I've
Okay.
only eaten in
Oh,
restaurants here.
Okay, that one's a membership club for the the senior leaders here.
Okay.
And our plateware and chinaware there is all stamped with a 4-star flag.
Okay.
So that's where he does a lot of his major functions. Not only the U.S., but the Rock leadership uses that as well. So I have some special rooms up there that I use. It is open, closed on Mondays, but open on every day. Not open on lunch on Saturdays, but it's open on lunch Tuesday through Friday. Sunday it has a Sunday brunch buffet. Green Streets, that one's virtually open every day, 3 meals a day. That's my main breakfast one.
Yeah, that's one I've eaten at the majority of the time. That
Okay.
I come.
It's kind of, I guess I would put that on the line of a upscale Denny's restaurants, maybe a Denny's with a Chili's type of a menu on that one there. Oasis, the one downstairs, is kind of like our Tex-Mex type of a restaurant. That one's open every day, lunch and dinner, except for Thursday nights. That's when we do our Asian buffet up on the mezzanine. Sable's not open on Mondays. That's my white tablecloth steakhouse, and that it also has a pretty extensive wine list here. Bakery in the deli. Have you been down there?
Yes.
Okay.
I've eaten many a fast breakfast.
Okay, so the scrambled eggs or
Yeah.
the egg burrito,
Yeah,
I get that when I'm in a rush, and
I can't beat it 'cause
bacon,
it's
egg, and cheese burrito, get that, and you're just munching and walking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really really good. But there at the deli, we bake by hand everything but the bagels and the English muffins. Everything down there, my guys make it all their own.
Okay.
So it's pretty amazing. I love being down there at 7 o'clock at night because that's when they're
Yeah, all the
that's when they're
smells.
putting the icing on the donuts, and I always tell them add more, put some more down on there. They don't like me down there at 7
Because
o'clock.
I
Yeah.
actually am in food service too.
Mhm.
I'm a cook here for the Army, and you know that's like my favorite time is
Mhm.
when I'm doing something like a cinnamon roll or something like that, and just the smells just get
Yeah.
me every time.
Well, it's since you like the bakery, I mean that's the one area that you're almost like a scientist. You
Mhm.
have to follow the recipe.
Yes.
You just can't cut corners because it doesn't rise. It doesn't bake right. It doesn't taste right. You can, everybody has their own barbecue sauce for that stuff there.
Exactly.
But baking, that's the science of I think cooking down there.
Yes.
And those folks are just tremendous in what they do down there. Sundays, we make our own ice cream, except for the vanilla that you'll see out on the buffets.
Okay.
That's in the big container. We get that stuff. We buy that from the States.
Okay.
So otherwise we make everything else there. And then Bentley's the bar that we have here. That's music with a DJ Friday and Saturday nights. Otherwise we're closed at 12, and of course we're hindered by the curfew
Yes.
of how long folks could be there. I've got 15 concession operations from somebody who sells bags to military auto stores to alterations to the suits to cosmetics and optical furniture, you name it, we pretty much have it. Most of these folks have been here since the start, and we're working through the transition here at Young Son, so I've had to renegotiate some of my contracts to keep them here.
Okay.
Because I prefer to have the service than have a lights out and nobody there. Because to be honest with you, there's no merchants knocking at the front door to say, hey, can we get space in your place so we can sell our wares? Because they know what's going on.
Yes.
So and that, and I'm sure you used the Point when you were here, the
Yes.
fitness center.
Yes.
Okay, do you remember
My
there?
No, my daughter likes the swimming pool.
There
She
you go.
loves the swimming
Okay.
pool down there.
Yep. So that's I'm the only one of the AFRCs that has a membership fitness center. All the other ones are just the smaller rooms that you're going to see at typical hotels. But because of where I am, I can offer up a membership for folks who are living there who prefer not to go to the base gyms, which are free. And if you got the moaning, the groaning, the dropping of the equipment and the weights and that, if you want a more professional, maybe an executive level type of fitness club, I think that's what I offer there. I don't have everything, but what I have, I think it's in good shape, and I've tasked my folks to use that space as best as we possibly can. So that and the locker room, steam, dry sauna, whirlpool, swimming pool. I think we're
Yeah,
I think we're doing okay there. Then I've got a conference and banquet area. I can do 250 in the banquet rooms with rounds. I can put 25 rounds and put 10 at each, and then I can put some out there in the foyer area, and then the mezzanine I can do probably another 100 and a quarter out there. So I think I might be able to max 350, 400 people
Okay.
in there. So I'd love to do it more often than what we are doing, but we're doing okay with that. So that kind of rounds out. I think I have, what did I say, 5,500 square acres is what I have here. I don't know if that number is right, but that's how much acreage that I'm responsible for.
Okay.
So I've got, this, and I have the covered parking deck, the two-story parking deck.
Yes.
Kind of belongs to us, so it's a little bit to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we do that with your next question. Okay, how many folks we got? I got about 450. U.S. and Korean about 100. And then I got 200, roughly around 200 of local national Koreans that are DHL employees, and a lot of them have been here since before you started coming here. Been here since these lights turned on 26 years ago. I mean, I've got some senior staff. My housekeepers, average age there is 65. We were talking to a lady when I first got here. She started when she was 60 and she's 74.
Wow.
Each housekeeper's responsible for 15 rooms. Don't mess with them ladies.
I know.
Don't get in their way, because they know what they're doing, and they're knocking it out really well. And I've listed here just kind of the number of positions that we have from front office, housekeeping, security, IT, laundry, the point, accounting, HR, logistics, sales, marketing, engineering, game room, and food and beverage. So there's I have people all over, and you kind of tell who they are by what they're wearing.
Okay.
My burgundy shirts are my kind of my general custodians. They're the ones they keep the appearance of the facilities looking nice inside. They're cleaning the floors, they're doing the brass railings, they're cleaning the windows. I mean, they're emptying the trash. Those are my buddies. I mean, I can't live without this, because they, I kind of say they polish everything,
Okay.
Food and beverage guys are probably around 200. They're like ants. They're all over the place, from the wait staff to the folks in the back. Housekeeping, I told you about them. Front office and security. I have virtually no turnover anywhere else, but I have turnover in those two areas, the front office and security, because we offer a lot of U.S. positions, so we use a lot of the spouses of the military member who come on in for that. So we might have them 1 year, 2 years, and that I fight with AAFES. AAFES is looking for the same type of people. So sometimes they get my people, or sometimes I get their people. I know I think I stole on 3 or 4 of theirs recently. So says, hey, you want to come on over here with us? You do that. Yeah, okay. And then I supplemented with 150 contractors. If you see young people, those are the contractors.
Okay.
Because of the transition that Young Son is going with, if I had one of my local national brands who had retired or left or just quit, we would transition that position to a contractor, which gave us a lot of flexibility. So in case we had to make some cuts, unfortunately, the first thing you're going to cut